Morning, folks. Tuesday morning at Air Cool Customs, Hazel Green, Alabama. Thanks for joining us. We've got Spook doing something.
Making a mess.
Making a mess. Well, I aptly named this episode then. Some messy work.
Actually, we're cleaning up a mess and we're doing an oil change after a motor break-in. Changing out the lower sump plate because we have a problem in the sump plate. It's leaking, so we're going to change it out for a factory one. I've already done the change. I'm refilling oil now, but this is why you change your oil after doing an engine break-in.
Even on a brand new engine, how?
Well, no, specifically on a brand new engine.
So how did a brand new engine have crud in it?
Well, the crud is actually from manufacturing, even though we clean the parts and put them together and do assembly lube. Parts are still kind of wearing themselves to match. They actually will machine themselves within the engine. So you get a little bit of gook here and there. You get some metal particulates, stuff that you really don't want circulating through your engine. So we've done the break-in on this engine, and then this is the residual dirt and ick that the filters pick up, and we don't want in there. So it's not very exciting stuff, but it keeps the engine going and moving. You got to hear the engine yesterday, didn't you?
They did. Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, being in Princess Bettina's car.
Well, you know, there's some perks.
So
She sounds very nice and growly.
yeah, we're pretty much done with the car. I mean, we've got all of the interior done. I've got to clean it really well. Roger's going to put some road time on it just to get it so it's okay. We're not completely comfortable, and we're generally not comfortable with it until we at least have 500 miles on the car.
Yeah.
You know, nutting and bolting has to take place whenever you take something completely apart. It's a vibration, you know, it's going to move. So that's just one of the things for building cars. If you happen to have a brand new car that you've built in your garage, you might want to go underneath and take a look at it. The other thing I'm doing today is I'm doing a valve adjustment.
Valve adjustment. All right. Why is that?
It's, same things. We get a little bit of valve stretch. And it's just the normal procedure with the metals. Since we have the engine completely cold, we can do a valve check to make sure that all of our valves have the clearance they need. What happens inside of an engine, once it warms up, all of these parts kind of grow a little bit. So we're trying to leave enough clearance in order for that growth to happen without doing any binding. Typically, the factory will recommend 0.004 on its valves if it's a non-hydraulic. We typically run them a little bit loose. We like to run it at 0.06 just for a little bit of a safety margin. So you lose a little bit of horsepower, but you get a little bit of peace of mind also. You'll have less chance of breaking something. So
Makes sense.
not too exciting in here this morning. Nobody's in except for Rodney and I at this point. So
Well, you know, Mabel had her alignment yesterday.
yes.
And she's now got completely finished. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, it is. I agree. Might be because it's my car, but yeah, you know. Like, she had a whole bunch of interior stuff that got completed over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I don't think we've shown that to the nice
No,
people.
we haven't.
So, show us.
There's a couple. I'd say there are a couple things that we're still dealing with, but the lights on it here. We actually have a battery cutoff on this one, and that's because when we're working on the car, we'll be able to shut the battery out without having to pull the back seat. And
This is an older, but yeah, this is a 1959 ragtop Beetle. And it's headed out to Las Vegas next week for the ultimate VW build-off,
Yep.
which is a competition of the nation's top builders.
we have clubs,
Look at that gas
professional
pedal.
builders, pro-ams.
Yeah.
So one of the things that got completed was the shift boot.
There we go.
And then, I don't even know if you can see it, but the emergency brake boot. Don't flip your camera like that.
Oh, right.
So it's kind of difficult to see some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Get some more light.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good luck to us. Thank you. We have bolster pillows back here. Let's see if I can get them without tipping the camera. There. So she's got like these little pillows on the side.
There we go. So these bolster pillows, they're equivalent of armrests for the rear.
Yeah.
Typically that's late 50s.
That's pretty cool, huh? And then custom stitch. That's her. That's Mabel.
That's her logo. So these got completed. We've got, these actually got rewrapped. We can't get the originals any longer, so we have to get the reproductions, and the reproductions are plastic. So we had these wrapped in leather.
Is it real leather for that?
I'm not sure if this one's real leather or if this one is the pleather.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, you can't really.
I really can't tell.
You really can't tell except for the price tag.
Yeah.
But I mean, even like the knobs and stuff got in handle. And before you guys freak out, yes, that is a doorknob. That's because my Goldie handle was out being restored. It won't go back on until after Vegas. So we have a Goldie handle coming for that.
Oh, we got to show the glove box from here. Well, we'll show from both ends. You guys want to see this? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You gonna light?
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. Spook's gonna cast some light on that. Check that out. Isn't that gorgeous?
But if you look, everything underneath here, brass terminal, these are all OE switches that we've restored. We do have this disconnected right now because we won't actually hook it up until we actually put it on the road, because I don't want anything move. I don't want the speedometer going while we're just moving it around the shop.
Right.
Or the odometer. That plate, if you look back at the original build, the first picture on the build was that plate on Restored.
Oh, right.
So,
you guys can watch all the pictures of the build if you go to aircoolcustoms.com and then look at projects that are on the floor and then find Mabel. You'll see a link to all of the pictures. Look at the inside of this glove box. This is so cool. She's a beaut. All right, and so when do we go? Oh, of course we have fire extinguisher. You guys know to do that, right?
that is a CO fire extinguisher, so there's no chemicals, there's no abrasives, there's none of that stuff that the normal fire extinguishers have. So we have it as a carbon dioxide. So the only thing it does is it shuts down the oxygen to any fires.
Cool.
So it's fully car rated, and it's from our friends over at Amex down in Birmingham. They can hook you up on some really good stuff. So
Awesome. So when does she go out to Vegas?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Which is, I don't even know what date
I
it
think
is.
it's the 27th.
Yeah, 27th. She goes. She's out here. She'll be loaded up in the trailer on Saturday, 26th. She goes out to Vegas on the 27th. At least starts her trip, and then the crew will be. I think we're leaving at 0:30 on the 30th.
Yeah.
Out of Huntsville International Airport. So shop will still be open. We'll still have guys running here. We're going to do a limited crew up into Vegas. So if you're up in Vegas, come check us out. Come say hey.
And the competition's at the Town Square Mall.
On the Strip.
Yeah, right on the Strip. So come on out. It's a People's Choice Award, People's Choice contest. So you'll see what kinds of other vehicles do we know are going to be there.
There's going to be a VW converted fire truck. There's going to be a drag bus, a VW specifically built for drag, and it's a panel. Kind of looking forward to seeing that one. Be a dune buggy out there. I believe that there's going to be a nice Ghia. I've already seen a video of that Ghia, and it's actually really nice. I'm not quite sure on the color yet. I have to see it in person.
I suspect I'll like it.
I suspect so. There's at least 3 Beetles that I know about. Some early, there's at least one oval. I think there's a split. As far as I know, there is no late model Beetles in this competition. It's all early stuff or other stuff. There is a Type 3 on 17s riding on air. We actually counted off about 10 that we know of. So the other 10 builders are kind of keeping it really close to the chest. So, which, you know, that's fine. I don't care. We're just going to do what we're going to do. Oh, you guys didn't see the hook?
Oh gosh, yeah, that's right. She just got those on yesterday. Yes, show some light on that. Check that out. Hydro coating by Illusions Coatings.
Illusions Custom Coating.
Customs Coating.
Yep. Talk to
in
them.
Huntsville.
And then she was trying to show you the rims yesterday. I don't even know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, there it is. You can see it. See the skulls? It's one of these cars where, like, the more you look at it, the more you see.
Yeah, there's a lot of small details in this car that people really are not going to see on the first pass.
That's true.
I kind of like that. One thing that I thought was really, really cool that Anne had air cooled, because we have our own interior person.
Yay, interiors.
One she did.
Oh, it's an interior.
And interior. If you take a look at the red piping stitching on the emergency brake and on the shifter boot, it's all in line with the red of the shifter.
Oh, nice.
And it mimics the seats.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
So
I don't know if I can show that.
She did a baseball stitch on those.
I'll see if I can show you. Yeah, sort of showing up. Yeah, it's she does remarkable work. Really gorgeous.
If you guys forgive me, I need to get back to this. My days are limited as far as time.
It's like, what?
Well, we're all dying. It's just going to take a little longer for some of us than others.
What else is going on in the shop?
RC is building ARC. Yes. You want to kind of explain to the people at home what you're doing?
We are redesigning the rotisserie.
Ah,
Actually, we're designing a second rotisserie.
A second rotisserie,
bigger,
actually.
better, badder, huh?
Yes, we are making it adjustable to where we can slide in legs on either side, so we can tip it to like a 45-degree angle on either side
Without getting squished?
without getting squished. And it'll roll around. We can pull the legs off, and then we can roll it around as we need to. And it'll take up half the space that it would have with a rotisserie.
That's pretty cool. See, this is Betty Bus. Now, why would you want to tip a bus on its side?
Because the underside needs to be just as pretty as the outside.
That's true.
There's a lot of work.
And there's a lot of work to be done on the rocker panels and underneath. This bus is from the up north in New York, so we need to get all the rust off of it.
Yeah. It's got Flintstone stuff going on.
It
in
does
some
have
parts.
Flintstone stuff going on. The lower 12 inches is about gone in this whole bus.
Let's see if I can capture this.
What did we find in this bus?
We found concrete, fiberglass insulation, screen wire, fence post welded in. We found galvanized pipe welded in. Things just to keep it going together, and then everything fiberglassed over.
Galvanized tin, wood.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, a wooden battery box, rivets all in it to hold on the tin. So we've got a
Improvised.
Yes.
They were very, very,
very
good at
determined to keep
improvising.
it on the road. Yes.
But at a 1960 from upstate, this is actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Maybe they just wanted a treehouse as well as a VW bus. So they kind of combined them.
I don't get that.
Throw wood in there. I don't
I
know.
don't get that. Okay, folks, we need to get back to work.
All right, I'm going to show you guys this rust, and then yeah, we got Flintstone mobile stuff going here. Look at this. Oh, here's the bad one. That's straight to the floor. Well, we'll make it all better. All right, hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, and we will check in again tomorrow.